were suspended from a school because they called another boy a boy. Their grammar was correct, they'd done nothing wrong or cruel, so what kind of teachers do these schools employ? Any teacher who discusses sex with 13-year-old children is probably a paedophile, I guess. The promotion of perverted sex to prepubescent children shows our education system is a mess. We have a duty to protect our sons and daughters, remove them from public schools today. Those teachers are groomers who would sexualize our kids, so homeschooling's here to stay. Liberate the American bald eagle, make all teachers' unions illegal.
Virtual summer camp aimed at people of all ages in rural Appalachia has been revealed to have taught people, including children, about masturbation, gender diversity, self-managed abortions, and more over the summer of 2021. The so-called Sexy Summer Camp, put on by Sexy Sex Ed, was held in July and August of last year on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sexy Sex Ed puts on workshops that they say, quote, compels teenagers and people of all ages to openly discuss personal and political consent, sexual safety, and anatomy. Using visual and performance art, open dialogue, and popular education methods, Sexy Sex Ed fills a vital gap in the reproductive education as a creative cultural healing solution in rural Appalachia. Now, journalist Christopher Rufo has pulled some of the screenshots from this program, including images of the women who are running this pedophile workshop. These women are running a sexy summer camp for children in rural Kentucky with lessons on sex liberation, gender exploration, BDSM, being a sex worker, self-managed abortions, and sexual activity while using licit and illicit drugs. The founder is a woman named Tanya Turner, and she identifies herself as a femme, fat, queer, magical pleasure worker, educator, and artist. She also self-identifies as a witch. One of her grooming comrades is Caitlin Cummings, and she is a radical queer mountain woman, is how she calls herself. And then there's Kirsten Uten, who's a young, fat, differently abled community organizer. Something about the pervert groomer left makes everyone look the same. I mean, they're indistinguishable. It's as if in their descent into degeneracy, they shed every unique and appealing characteristic about themselves, turning into a sex-crazed, yet somehow also sexless drone. And that's partly because this has become a substitute for a personality among empty, broken people. Rather than having a personality, they have labels. But it's also because their membership in various victim groups is their literal get-out-of-jail-free card, allowing them to, they hope, get away with being sexual deviants who prey upon children. Speaking of which, one of these deviants, the leader, the head witch, Tanya, the Wicked Witch of Pedoville, appeared in an instructional video talking about the wonders of masturbation for children of all ages. Now, you should know that this freak has worked in school systems, which will not be a surprise to you, where she admits that though her job was not to teach sex ed, she always found a way anyway. So now the disturbing thing is that we know that sex ed for her, it does not mean here's where babies come from. It means talking to kindergartners about masturbation. And note how she claims that people of all ages masturbate. Everyone does it, it's normal, she says, even toddlers do it. Now, that's not true, of course, but if it was true, if it was something that everyone just intuitively did at every age, then why do you need to tell people all the time that they should masturbate? Leaving aside how creepy and gross that is, and the fact that this woman should be in jail, even by her own twisted freak logic, why would you need to teach something to people if you say they all do it all the time anyway? Well, the answer is that she simply enjoys talking to people, especially kids it seems, about her sexual habits and her fantasies. Now, if she was an old man walking up to a kid at the bus stop and asking the child if he masturbates, we would label him a sex predator and we would throw him in prison. Should the response be any different here? Of course not. But though this woman has run into criticism, only from people on the right, of course, because the left fully endorses all of this, though she's been criticized, and now the people involved in the sexy summer camp are trying to scrub all evidence of it from the internet, taking the website down and everything. It's too late, though. In spite of the criticism, she's not going to be arrested. They will not face any repercussions aside from angry comments from one side of the political aisle, which they can write off and dismiss as simply bigotry.
From the 1st of January to the 13th of May 2022, 135 public school teachers in America, 105 male, 30 female, were arrested for sexual crimes that involved children. 102 of these, that's 76%, were for actual sexual assaults upon pupils. The remainder were teachers in possession of child pornography. Currently, 50 million children attend public schools in America.
There's a comic book that you can find in many American schools. It goes by the name of genderqueer. Its pornographic pictures are disgusting and obscene. We don't want this perversity in here. Our children have a right to be protected from this filth. Please understand they go to school to learn. And though normally I value and appreciate all books, this is one I dearly love to burn. We have a duty to protect our sons and daughters. Remove them from public schools today. Those teachers are groomers who would sexualize our kids. So homeschooling's here to stay. Liberate the American bald eagle. Make all teachers unions illegal.